So I've been super busy lately, but like 4 weeks ago, a month and some change ago, something like that, I did Jiu-Jitsu World League. It was my first time doing it. And I ended up getting 100% submission rate. I got 4 subs, won my bracket, won the tournament. Super fun experience. I love how Jiu-Jitsu World League does it in like an actual big stadium. I weighed in at like 174 that day. The actual bracket was 180 pounds, so the dudes are a little bit bigger than me. I feel like especially at the lower skill level, that doesn't make a huge difference. Obviously, the better you get and the higher divisions you go into, weight's gonna be a big issue. But as of right now in all these tournaments, I'm going up a weight class because I'm not cutting any weight. I don't care if it's 2 pounds, 3 pounds. I used to cut a shit ton of weight in high school, and I'm not doing it anymore. Especially just for these fun, tournaments. Obviously, I want to be really good, but winning, smaller tournaments like this isn't gonna like really put my name out there like crazy. I will cut for ADCC, any of those events, but yeah, I'm completely fine going up a weight class as of right now. I know the last tournament I went to, I did 185, so it was like 11 pounds under. And guys were a lot bigger than me, but I mean, the same thing happened. I got 4 subs, or 5, I don't remember. Yeah, once I move up into the higher skill levels, that will definitely play a part. So, but for now, I'm all good. So for this first match, I had this Jay Page's guy. They're known to be pretty aggressive, pretty good. And I just thought I'd go for a classic little double leg. You know me. Got him down, tried to get him in side control. He scrambled a little bit, tried to take his back. He scrambled, did a sit out, boom, gets the single leg. I whizzer hard, get him in front head cover. And then from here, I was like, let me put pressure on the head, wear him down a little bit. But yeah, I felt good in this position. I think I secured the takedown. I think they counted that. So right here, I think I go to threaten the darts. I can't remember because this was fucking 5 weeks ago. But then I go past, get straight to the back. And this keeps happening. I keep taking the back. I'll either get one hook in or no hooks at all. This has happened 2 or 3 times in competition now. I won't get in hooks, but I'll get in my choke so deep and my squeeze will be so strong that I get the tap immediately. I don't really have to adjust my hooks or even put them in. I had a cage match a little bit ago and I got a rear naked choke with literally no hooks. I was like crab riding the guy, and then I just had the choke in super tight. But yeah, so I ended up getting the rear naked choke in that one, and then I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. But yeah, I felt really good after this. The tournament style in jiu-jitsu, they go like one right after the other. Like you'll maybe have a 5-minute break. But for this guy, come in, he's posting heavy. And he's posting heavy, right? And really fucking heavy. So if you got a guy who's posting like this, all this is open, dude. Double leg, single leg, high crotch, it doesn't matter. They're reaching like this way too much. Just shoot, dude. Just shoot. Maybe count, he does it once, twice. All right, on the 3rd one, I'm going to go. Just shoot after that. But he keeps lifting his arms up, and then I'm like, all right, boom, I'm going to shoot in. I just did a double again. Get into his guard. We don't want to be there. I hate being in people's guards. And you should too. You're going to get submitted if you stay in their guard too long, and they're good at guard. So get out of the guard. So I'm working to get out. And then fast forward, I just stand him up. My coach, I don't think he was too happy about that. I do go to 10th Planet, and a lot of our guys pull guard. Obviously, they want to work rubber guard, whatever. So I've gotten really good at passing guard, for some reason in tournaments, I like just staying on the feet because I feel like I have the advantage, and I just want to go straight to the back. He's reaching. I do kind of, like, I tried the duck a little bit. He reacted, and I just went for the single. And then I get mount right here. And right here, I was slowly working for that head and arm. Fast forward here through a little bit. Slowly working for this head and arm. And then as I was doing that, his arm was down, and I was like, all right, this will be a perfect setup for the mounted triangle. But as I went to throw that leg over, he turned in, which was fine with me. I just triangled from the bottom. But I cut that angle, scooped the leg, and then I actually get an arm bar from that too. But yeah, so far in these matches, I usually never shoot doubles at all. And I think that's because coming to 10th Planet, and when I did shoot doubles, I just get choked out so easily. But I've become comfortable enough in tucking my neck and my positional awareness when I'm shooting these shots that I'm actually comfortable enough to take them in competition now. And I was like really surprised with myself that I was shooting doubles in this tournament. But I felt super happy about it, obviously. So this next guy, he comes up, I'm like, holy shit, this guy is fucking tall. So we go, and I'm thinking this guy's gonna fucking smoke me in his guard. His legs are so long. But I was like, if he's not very good at wrestling, chances are I can get on his legs, touch his legs super easily. But yeah, chances are I could get in on his legs and get the takedown. And he was sort of doing the same thing. He had the same tendencies. A lot of people who don't wrestle, they like, I can't really do it here, but they go like this and they go like, and like I understand you want to learn feints or whatever, but that's so easy to see. Like each time you're going like that, I'm just like 1, 2, and then as soon as you pop back up, I'm in there. I'm ready to shoot, right? So feints are supposed to be very subtle. You can't be like bobbing up and down. People see that, they're just gonna shoot in on you and get 2, maybe even choke you out. So he's bobbing like crazy, and then right when he comes back up, I'm like, all right, let me go. Ref is perfectly in the way like always. Let's go. Every great film or great takedown or whatever I have, the ref's always just like right in the fucking way. But yeah, so I get in so deep on the shot because he's going like this and he came up, and he's tall, so his hips are at like below my chest. So center of gravity makes it easier for me to get under his hips and lift him up. So I pick him up in the double, and I'm like, damn, this would be a sick highlight. And then I'm like, oh shit, it's Jiu-Jitsu World League, I can't slam. It's not like Fight to Win or 80cc or any of them. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm about to slam it, and then I'm like, I let him down. And he's heavy, he's really heavy, so by like slowly putting him down, that took so much energy. So we get down, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna chill in side control, but then he's bumping so hard. So I'm like, let me take advantage real quick, get the mount, and he's shrimping hard. And then we go back to center. Of course they reset me and they don't let me get under his elbows, and I was under his elbows prior. But that's okay. That's one thing to note. If you're about to go out of bounds and you're like, should I exert energy to try to keep him in? Do it, because you're not going to get the same position 90% of the time. And that happens to me all the time. We go out of bounds, they don't let me get under the elbows. They just start it right away. But yeah, so he's shrimping, and I'm like, oh yeah, I try to do a quick little arm bar, but he bumped me super high, and I was like, oh shit. Get into front head cover, try to cut the corner, doesn't work. So I cut the corner, and I do like a half-assed trip or like a uchimata, and it works. And I get back inside, and then I was working the darce. I was trying to get that darce finish. I've never gotten a darce before. I blame it on my arms being short, a little bit stubby, but I think it's just a skill issue, because we have plenty of guys at the gym that have way shorter arms than me that fucking darce everyone. So I completely fry my right forearm, and then I just move to mount. And then same thing, he rolls over, and as he rolls me over, I throw that leg over for the triangle. And then he squirms for a little bit. We get to the side, and so at this point, I'm pulling on his arm like a traditional arm bar, and then he's not tapping. So I'm like, well, shit, I need more force, obviously. So I did an underhook on the elbow, and then I fully extended, and then he tapped. So then I got the arm bar there too as well. Was really worried about that match, but ended up winning. Super fun match. And then in the finals match, this dude was jacked. We're both pretty tired at this point. Here's the thing, right? You don't really want to do fireman's carries in jiu-jitsu because you're going to get put in crucifix. Every time it worked at the beginning at my gym, but every time I do it now, I get put in crucifix and get immediately submitted every single time. But if you catch people who aren't suspecting that you're going to do a fireman's, you can get them like a lot of the time if you have a solid fireman's. This guy I tried to do it to. It was a shitty shot. He almost got on that. He like cradled me, bumped me over, and then I broke the lock and then just got on top. I'm not completely sure what happened there. We actually talked about that after the match. He was like, how did you do that? And I was like, I have no idea. It just kind of happened. But I ended up in side control. And then he gets up. And then, yeah, I think he was trying to throw me. I think he was trying to lat drop me here. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And then he puts me in his guard. And at this point, he's like breathing, he's breathing heavy. I could tell he's tired. And I stand up and I just scoop the leg and get a straight ankle. First leg lock submission of my entire competition career so far in these fucking local tournaments. But apart from everything, the happiest I was that entire day was literally just getting a submission on the legs. Because I avoid the legs a lot. I think I'm pretty good at defending legs in the first place because I'm with all these 10th Planet guys, and at least our guys are really good at leg entanglements and such. But yeah, I never mess with them in competition because they're not really my forte, right? But I was like, this guy's really tired, let me just try this. And it worked in the finals match. Super happy about that. But it was a great day. We had Connor competing. That was his first tournament in Arizona. His second of all time. He did really good. He had a huge bracket. And then we had some other 10th Planet guys as well, and they did great as well. Super fun day. Loved the venue. I love when tournaments like this aren't in like high schools. It's pretty sick. There's actually seating and sufficient airflow. Doesn't smell like ass. But yeah, that was super fun. And I think I don't know, life's been crazy right now with school and work and everything else. So I don't know when the next tournament's going to be. I'm going to try to do the next Jiu-Jitsu World League one because it was sick. Probably my favorite tournament so far, by far, actually. So I'm going to try to do that. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to try to put out videos. Very inconsistent, but I'm doing my best, okay? But yeah, I'd show you guys the medal, but I went ahead and gave it to my coach. That was my first Arizona gold medal. I've went to California a couple times, twice, and got gold there. But for whatever reason, I would not get gold in Arizona, but I finally did. 2 of them I got disqualified in the finals in Arizona. It was like Grappling Industries and some other one. So I kind of count those as golds. But on paper, they're not golds. So first Arizona one, I decided to give it to my coach. But yeah, very happy about the weekend. Super fun. Super proud of everyone that competed. And all my opponents, super cool guys. We talked after. We got pictures, connected a little bit. All super cool. Jiu-Jitsu World League, good tournament overall. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can, you will. Alright, we're at ASU Stadium, about to compete. Connor's nervous, shitting his diaper. It's gonna be a good day.